Bridget, why don't we kind of touch on one of these ag topics? What's going on with this biopesticide? What is that?
That's really got your attention today, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Okay, so biology, biologicals. Normally, when I talk about pesticides, we talk about synthetic products, something that we are producing in a factory that we are bringing forward to the market. What a biopesticide would be is something that's already naturally occurring in nature that we are taking and reusing. So my example would be strawberries. Strawberries use a lot of growth regulators. That is actually a natural hormone that we use that makes strawberries bigger, plumper, more red, because we all eat with our eyes. We like attractive food. And so biopesticides falls into that realm. For instance, we can look at biofungicides to prevent disease, and they will likely be bacillus based. Bacillus is a fungus. So it's already out there, and we're going to be able to use that in replacement of a synthetic chemistry for in furrow corn application. So it's something that's already in nature. We're just reusing it in different ways. And I've had a lot of questions about what's a biopesticide. We'll talk about that more, especially as we go towards the growing season. Another example would be those that are biofertilizers too, where you have something that you can apply to the corn plant that helps it take in nitrogen from the air and create its own nitrogen within the plant. Sort of like when you make sourdough. Sourdough draws that yeast out of the air in order to create that fermentation process. Where plants are able to do that too, and we're going to start seeing more and more of that, especially with a lot of the more environmentally friendly products that are on the market.
That's great. Interesting. Are we using anything like that right now? Or is this something that's kind of new?
There are products like that on. And I think, earlier we have talked about pheromones and how scientists are figuring out that we can use pheromones in the insect world as an insecticide, where we can mess with their signals to keep them from mating so that they don't overpopulate a field. We've already been doing it. It's just becoming easier to use, cheaper to use, because we've been watching these things develop throughout the last few years, right? The science and technology are just advancing. There are some organic pesticides that are out there that are literally like funguses that are grown in tanks. So not everything is synthetic. There's a lot of differences to it. And that's why when you're raising something in your garden or on a cropland, you're going to read that label very closely to know what it does. That's going to be important.